Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ms. Roxana's Daily Rambles. Today we are doing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 8 called The Well. So this literally takes place just after Thor, The Dark World, so that's how they're tying it into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So they're pretty much the cleanup crew for the whole battle in London. So then Sky and May, we found out that they love Thor. Like, love him. And then we have Norway National Park, where people cut down a tree and they found an object embedded in the tree. So the girl touches it and gets really mad and super strong, like berserk, crazy, and beats up a park ranger. Then we cut to where Simmons investigates the tree, but she's very afraid of heights, so Ward is trying to coach her through it by having a conversation while she's walking up the tree. So she managed to take a scan of half of the object, and we find out the object is actually Asgardian. And so they managed to do, so basically they create a 3D model of it through the scan, but only half of it. And they think it's a piece to something else. I mean, like, there's multiple pieces. So then we cut to where the couple go create in the city and literally create chaos everywhere. And so we see that Coulson falls a lead to a professor, and he basically says it's a berserker staff because he studies Norse mythology. And the poem basically tells where it is, and so yeah. So the poem tells them where it is. Like, one's in a tree, and the highest, like, all this tree range or conservation area. One's like somewhere else, like in a labyrinth. The other one's like in a church or something like that. And so they found the second location is in Spain. And so they go there and they found the professor there with the object. Ward accidentally touches the staff and he goes crazy, spazzes out. So the professor got away, but he ran to the couple. And that was not pretty because the couple literally attacked him and actually stabbed him with their piece and took his piece and left. And so Coulson managed to save the professor because they find out that he's actually Asgardian and that his so they just held on his heart while because Asgardians healed really fast. He was able to stop the bleeding and he's going to be fine. So so Coulson interrogates with the professor, and then Ward is in the room as well. And he's very angry and lashes out. And so May talks to Ward and tries to calm him down, but it's not really working. It's just really lashing out at everyone on the team, and May's like literally telling him to cool it. And so then we see that the couple got a Cray following, like a super Cray, like Cray following, and they're like all over the news, like burning stuff in fires, and like we're the new world order or whatever. I'm just like, okay. So basically they so Simmons does a test on Ward, and basically he's just really his the opposite is trying to make him happy. The one that makes him really angry is just super up, and his blood pressure is up, and he's just got to calm down. So Ward wants to sit out the mission because of he's trying to put himself in check and saying, like, I cannot risk the team while I am compromised. And so then we cut to where Coulson says no and to take it out on the professor. So he literally gets berserk on the professor, and basically we found out that he's actually Asgardian. And yeah. Coulson has a suspicion when he saved him, but he just kind of like okay, I'm Asgardian. It's like, how'd you know? Because he just broke the the cuff like nothing. And it's like, you had a fancy ass pen, and no professor on your salary can afford that pen. It was like a really fancy fountain pen. And so basically, what he said was he got super drunk and fell in love with a girl and confess all of these things to this girl, and that's how the poem came about and the whole thing, and told her the story. So basically, on Asgard, he basically just broke rocks, and when they asked to come to the war on Earth, I think it was against the Frost Giants, I think, or whatever war they came to, he stayed behind because he's like, oh, I could be here all the time. And so he tells them where the third piece is, and so then he talks to Ward separately, and he says, like, the anger, it disappears in a few decades. You'll be fine. He's like, and so we see that the couple found it, and they stab the professor. Oh wait, so they must have knocked out the professor, and that's when Coulson saved him. My bad. And then we have Ward versus the guy, and then we have May versus the girl. And so Coulson managed to save the professor, and we'll have Ward versus the people. So Ward's memory is his douchey brother made him push his brother down a well, and he told him not to save him. He was in a very abusive home. And then we have May versus the girl, and she's got the full staff. The staff is entirely done. So she is literally kicking her ass and literally knocks her out. And then we have Coulson has concerns about him dying, and then we have Team Shield stay at the hotel. Sky talks to Ward, like, if you want to talk, I'm here for you. He's like, I appreciate it, but I'm fine. So Ward and May talk and have a slumber party. And we have Coulson remembers Tahiti. He's starting to remember little memories. And he's like, oh crap, what is happening? And that is the end of the episode. This was a pretty good episode. I'll give this a solid A. There's a couple things I was just kind of like, I don't know. Like the whole Ward and May thing, I was just kind of like, okay. But we'll see how that plays out. And overall, I feel like it was a pretty good episode. Hang on a second. Okay, so I thought it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm surprised how well the actor had a really good accent, because I saw him on another show and he did not have the accent. He had like a regular accent, so his dialect I thought was pretty good. And just the whole, you learn a little bit more about Asgard and like all the different roles that people had there. So I thought that was really cool as well. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Just let me know your overall thoughts down below. And don't forget to suggest any other shows, trailers, music, movies, just anything down below. And don't forget to subscribe, because that helps out the channel a whole bunch. And I hope you all have a super awesome day. Bye everybody.